Welcome, everyone, to actually, it's not tonight, to today's broadcast.
Early morning.
Yeah, early morning of West Washington live stream as the Lady Senator basketball season continues on today. This is Craig Akers, and shortly I will be joined by my broadcast partner, Mr. Keith Abels. The Senators were riding high after a win against Orleans, then traveled to Crothersville to face a team that they had already beaten once this year and got punched right in the mouth. They never recovered and got knocked out by 9. How can this Senator team recover and play a team that they've never beaten in 9 tries? Maybe the 10th will be the time that the tide changes here. Senator Nation keeps asking the question, when is this group of girls going to string together wins like they did to start the season? This would be a great time to start. Going into winter break, they have some very winnable and important games. It all starts today with the Mustangs of New Washington. Coach Russell has to find a way to keep his players on the floor, but also get them enough rest so that they are fresh at the end of the game. It really comes down to foul trouble. Can the Senators stay out of it so that Coach Russell is able to make the rotations instead of being forced to send in subs? Cassidy Keltner is having a great year, but would it be even better if she didn't battle foul trouble every night? Ryan is not her normal self from the outside, but that could be because she can't get into the flow of game with her extended periods on the bench with foul issues. Keith, what do the Senators have to do to change their foul habits and keep these girls on the floor?
You know, at Crothersville, I don't think we really got into too much foul trouble that really hurt us. But that was a tough game. I think Crothersville that night just seemed like they were starting the game a little bit more. I thought we did some things good, and then, like I said, we just kind of couldn't string nothing together. What I want to see is a 32-minute game where we got everybody on the same page and playing together as a team. You know, it's been a long time since we've strung together like a good. Well, we had the 3 quarters there against
Orleans.
Yeah. I mean, that was good, but I want more of that. This team is capable of that. And I want more of that.
It like we said, it'd be nice to see them string together 4 quarters of basketball where they play like they did for those 3 against Orleans.
Yeah, well, like I said, they all played good the other night. I mean, I don't think it wasn't, of course, nobody's fault. I mean, we got to get clicking, and everybody's got to be on the same page with what the goal is. And that would have been nice to go up there and knock Crothersville off, because like we talked about, we're probably going to see them in sectional, and it would have been nice to get that win, but we would have beat them 3 times in a row, and that's tough to do too. So maybe that'll make our girls a little bit hungry when tournament time rolls around.
That's the conversation that Coach Russell and I had before the game. We've never beaten a team 3 times in 1 year. We go back 3 years, and we had to do that to win sectional, and Crothersville knocked us off and got their first sectional win ever in the 103 years of the school.
Yeah.
So it's hard to do 3 times in 1 year.
It's hard to say a good loss, because that wasn't a well-played game by us, but as far as taking the loss to make them hungry, that might be where that game fell into place right there.
Well, not tonight again. I keep saying
it's
tonight.
It's hard.
It's today. We're at a midday Saturday game for the girls.
We had donuts this morning.
We did.
Some coffee. So, yeah, it's a totally different atmosphere than what we're used to.
The Mustangs come to town led by their coach, Christy Holloway. She has her team playing exactly where she wants them to. This game is always favored the Mustangs. 2 years ago, they beat the Senator team that was clearly the better team, and last year they dismissed the same Senator team by 5 in a Saturday matinee. They run most of their offense through Mackenzie Barger, who lit up Eastern for 18 points in just a 2-point loss. Sounds familiar to the Senators also. Senators were knocked off by the Eastern Musketeers by 2. Just so happens that that's the recipe for success for these Lady Mustangs. This should be a very close game. Keith, what are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, I ain't really got to watch New Washington a whole lot play or hear about them, but after you just sitting there telling me they lost to 2 by Pekin, it sounds like they'll be a legit team. I don't think they're ever, down too bad, but I don't know who they graduated last year. Watching them in warm-ups, they look like they're pretty good. This is a good test for us. I mean, like all these games are good tests. I mean, you just want to step up and, just raise your game up a little bit. It's getting that time of the year to where, it'd be nice to come out here and get a good win and like I said, try to play a solid game, man. Our turnovers weren't bad against Crothersville, nothing like that. I mean, it's just like shots weren't going in, and then, you know, and you're going to have nights like that. We just got to come out here focused and ready to go and take care of business today.
It's one of those that the Lady Senators seem to play to their competition sometimes.
I totally agree with that. I mean, you see that a lot in a lot of teams, though. I mean, and sometimes you get hyped up for more games than the other. You know, they played those 3 quarters we talked about. They played against Orleans. That section or that run they had against Pekin. I mean, those are some of the good highlights. But we got to string that together. If you come out here today and you think, oh, this is just New Wash, you know, if you got that in the back of your head, that's not a good idea. You know what I mean? Because you want to respect all your opponents, and like I said, you want them to come out here today and make a statement, because this is watching warm-ups. The more I watch them, the better they look. So you know, they better not take this team for granted.
And the Lady Mustangs are one of the favorites in their sectional. You know, Lanesville might be the favorite, but then the Lady Mustangs are probably right there with them. You know, probably looking at a sectional final there, depending on the draw. But you know, this is another solid team from Southern Indiana that the Lady Senators have to come in and play well to beat, to knock off. You know, this is one that is probably a pretty even matchup, even though the records for the two teams may not be as even as you would think they needed to be for it to be a you know, all square game. But you know,
but we haven't beat them in
9 tries. That we've never beaten New Wash.
Well, that should be enough fire right there to, you know, to respect them and take them for granted, to take them serious, because anybody's beat you 9 times in a row, ain't no joke.
Yep.
Here's the thing, though, and this is what I was going to say. The Orleans game the other night, or not the Orleans game, the Crothersville game. You know, I guess it's the energy level. Like the Crothersville girls of course, they were stoked up and excited. They're playing at home, but a lot of high fives going around, a lot of stuff going around for Crothersville. I'd like to see more of our girls do that. You know, this game's all about emotion. You know, I mean, you got your highs and your lows, and you got to try to take advantage of all those highs you can get and keep everybody up and high-fiving. Even when you make a mistake, man, I'd love to see some girls go over there and, you know, smack her on the shoulder and say, hey, man, you got it next time.
Yeah.
That's some of the things I think. And, you know, and they all seem like good friends. I mean, on the court, man, get out there and help each other out. That's what team sports is all about, picking the next person up. So I'd like to see a little more of that, a little high-fiving, a little, you know, just getting our excitement level up.
Yeah. Well, when we return, we'll sit down with Coach Russell and get his thoughts on the game. We've got a short commercial break from Lynx Clothing and Shoes, and we'll be back right after that.
Lynx Clothing and Shoes carries a wide variety of items from name brand clothing and shoes to sports apparel and sporting goods. We offer custom screen printing and embroidery, free gift wrapping, alternations, and layaway. Our hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5:30, Friday 9 to 6, and Saturday 9 to 5. We are conveniently located on the north side of the Salem Square and are a family-owned and operated business. Stop by and see us today, 812-883-4154.
Welcome back. I'm joined by Lady Senator head coach Darren Russell. Darren, you had, this is a 3-game week for you. You had a game Tuesday, you had a game Thursday, and then you've got the game today against New Washington. Talk to me a little bit about a 3-game week for you.
Yeah, it's kind of like tournament time. You know, in sectional, chances are you're going to play 3 games to win it. So, you know, you got to prepare that mindset and, you know, quick turnaround. And, you know, that's one of the advantages that you typically think with an experienced team, that, you know, you can handle that. But, you know, so far we played 8 quarters this week, and, you know, we played maybe 3 good quarters. So, you know, we're not faring real well with that this week. So definitely an opportunity for us to look back at this and, you know, use it as motivation come sectional time.
Your opening game this week was against Orleans. You came out a little slow. Then you got 3 quarters together where you put up 59 points in those final 3 quarters and really looked like the team that everybody knows you can be. What are the takeaways from that game?
You know, we wanted to get out and run, as we talked in the pregame, and after that game, is we felt as though the strength of this team is to get out and push and get up and down the floor and make teams play to our level. And Orleans did a really good job. They came out and they they really didn't slow it down, but they were very efficient in what they did offensively and defensively. We struggled to put the ball in the basket that first quarter. And then the second quarter, we got rolling a little bit, and we're still down 4, I think, at halftime. We talked at halftime about what we need to do, and they came out the second half and looked like the team that I expect to see. And hopefully, or we hoped that was going to get us rolling into the Crothersville game, and then Crothersville came out and just punched us in the mouth, had us down 8-0, less than 2 minutes into the game, and we had to take time out. And from that point on, it was a pretty even game. But we got to be ready to play from the get-go, and we've not done that really since before Thanksgiving.
The Crothersville game, that's a sectional opponent. You've already played them once. It kind of goes back a couple of years ago where you had to beat them 3 times in a row to get that sectional championship. I know that's kind of your goal as a team, moving past the sectional. Is that a loss that you really have a lot of takeaway from, or is that kind of one that you can use as motivation more?
It'll definitely be motivation. That's what we talked about right after the game was, it's not something that, we were really upset with at the time, because, it is tough to beat a team 3 times. And we've been through that, as you said, with Crothersville 2 years ago. And, they were coming off of a really bad loss. They lost to Rising Sun, which had just won 1 game. And then, they were up to play us. It's what we told the kids is we're going to get every team's best shot. Every team wants to make a name for themselves when they play us. And Crothersville did that. The Isley girl, I don't think she'd hit a 3 all year. She came out, hit one early, hit one as we're making another run. I think she had 14 points and 12 or 14 rebounds. But the thing that really disappointed me in that game is we didn't battle. We got out rebounded 40-21, and that should never happen. And that's not just our bigs. I mean, that's our guards. That's everybody. It seemed like every possession Crothersville was getting 2 to 3 shots at least before we could get a rebound or they would score. So I was after watching the tape and thinking about it, I was very disappointed in our effort, and the girls understand that. And we had a good practice last night. We had a good talk. And I'm hoping that they're going to come out ready to play, and it comes down to our effort. If they come out and think that we're going to win just because we have West Washington on our shirts, then it's going to be a long day today.
You brought it up, so we're going to talk about it a little bit. Defensive rebounding and offensive rebounding has been kind of an Achilles heel for this team throughout the year. It's not from lack of effort. It just
Thursday night is lack of effort.
Well, okay. Well, most of the time it's not lack of effort. So it's what's going on? Why aren't we getting rebounds on the offensive end or on the defensive end?
Teams are being physical with us, and they're just we're allowing them to take that away from us. And we back down, and we basically have juniors and seniors out there, and I don't consider Sarah a sophomore when she's in. We just got to be nasty and go get the ball. And if someone gets in our way, if someone's pushing us, then don't back down from them, but push right back and be aggressive. That's the most disappointing thing to me is we're playing soft, and good teams can't play that way. But as I said, it's not just Maddie, it's not just Cassidy, it's not just Gracie, our tallest girls. We got to have our guards rebounding. And sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they stand and just watch and want to leak out and get layups. But we got to have, especially when other team shoots, we got to have 5 girls crashing the board.
Today you come in with a team. The New Washington Mustangs come in. They're coming off a loss to Eastern by 2 in a game that they were really in pretty much the whole time. Eastern is a team that you have just played, and you lost by 2 also to them in a game that was kind of a back and forth affair there. So you've got based on that, most recent games, you're a fairly evenly matched team. What's going to give the Lady Senators the edge today?
effort. I keep going back to that. But if we come out and we play hard and we get after it, then we'll be okay. But the thing with New Washington is having seen them a lot. We played them 3 times this summer, and they play the level of competition. I've seen them play bad teams and struggle with them. And then I've seen them play really good teams and play really well. So they are a team that is dangerous. I think them and Lanesville are probably their favorites in their sectional, and so it's going to be a tough game. But with them, it all starts with Mackenzie Barger. She's about a 5'10" forward, a lot like Maddie. As far as being able to go inside, outside, she's an excellent three-point shooter. She's a lefty. When she drives to the middle with her left hand, she's got a jump hook that is really tough. Now, having said that, Mackenzie has a tendency, kind of like Ryan and Cassidy, to get herself in foul trouble and take herself out of the game. And when she goes out, they're not nearly as dangerous. But when she's on the floor and she's locked in, then they're really good. They got a couple of guards, James and Griffith, who can shoot from the outside if they're open, and then they got girls that play their roles well. And we went over there last year, and I think we had to lead the first half, and then they came out and played really hard the second half and knocked us off. So we got to understand, we got to play hard.
I don't know if you know this one, but West Washington has never beat New Wash. We're 0-9 against them in all time. And you've talked about it in previous ones. The key is keeping the girls on the floor and being able to work your rotations.
Yeah, you're right. We want to sub when we want to sub, and not out of necessity. Which is what has been happening, and that's one of the reasons that we like to play fast, or we need to play fast, because when we're playing fast, that doesn't allow teams to settle into their half-court offense and have Cassidy, make stupid fouls, have Ryan make stupid fouls. And, it just seems like when we're getting up and down, we're playing well, we're not fouling, and, we're taking care of the ball.
The Mustangs give up about 41 points a game. You like to score 53 on average. Is that the pace that you're wanting to play, or is it,
I'd like to play
faster than that?
I'd like to play faster than that. But, as I said, our defense is really improved from last year to this year. So, we may not score as many, but I don't think other teams are going to score as many. But definitely, if we have the opportunity to dictate the pace, we're going to get up and down.
Talk to me about the health of your team.
Well, we're struggling a little bit right now. Sarah's been sick all week. She did play Thursday night, but was not feeling good at all. Didn't come to school yesterday. Not sure what her status is actually going to be this morning. Hattie's still struggling with her knee. Ryan struggled all year with her shoulder. So, we're not 100%, but, hopefully after next Thursday we'll get a couple weeks off and get better.
Based on your analysis right now, who are your starters?
We will go with Hattie and Ryan, Maddie, and Cassidy for sure, and most likely it'll be Gracie Abels starting in Sarah's spot.
Okay, well, thank you, Coach Russell. We'll see you after the game.
All right, thank you.
We're back to live action here, so we're going to run down our keys to victory before we have the national anthem. 3 keys are rebound, 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 and rebound. Play team defense and take the open shot when it's a good one. Keith, quick final thought?
Yeah, exactly what you said. The rebounding part, the playing team defense, stepping over, help out. And like I said, if it's a good shot, let it fly. Eye and fly it, and don't think twice about it.
We're going to step aside, have the national anthem. We'll be back for the starting lineups in just a moment. We are settled in for this afternoon matinee of the West Washington Lady Senators and the New Washington Lady Mustangs. The Mustangs come in with a record of 8-5. Last time out, they did pick up a loss to Eastern, 40-38. As a team, they do give up 45 points. Give up 41 points and score 45. They go with the 2-guard, 2-forward, and center set. Taylor James, number 10. Number 22, Mackenzie Krause. Number 32, Hope Griffith. Number 33, Mackenzie Barger, their big scorer. And number 40, Madison Fields. Mackenzie Barger is the lefty. Definitely can knock down the outside shot without much trouble at all. So definitely have to guard her very closely. They are coached by Christy Calloway in her 4th year with a record of 30-52 overall.
That's her right there.
That's her. Lady Senators come in with a different lineup tonight. We have seen this before. Starting at point guard is the 5'5", senior, averaging 6 points, 3 rebounds, number 1, Hattie Griffiths. Also in the backcourt is the 5'7", junior, putting up 7 points and 6.5 rebounds, number 3, Ryan Russell. Rounding out the backcourt in the 3-guard set is the 5'8", sophomore guard, number 22, Gracie Abels, averaging 2 points and 2.5 rebounds. Starting for the Lady Senators in the front court is the 5'10", senior forward, number 2, Maddie Bausman, averaging 10 points, 5 rebounds, 10 points, 8.5 rebounds. Rounding out the starting lineup is the 5'11", junior forward, averaging 13 points, 8.5 rebounds, Cassidy Keltner, number 10. Lady Senators are coached by Mr. Darren Russell, who is 52-38 in his 4 years here. This is the number 10 ranked team in the state, averaging 53 points coming into this week. Like we said before, the Lady Senators have never beat New Washington. They are 0-9 against them. Last time out, the Lady Senators did lose to Crothersville 53-44. And they do have a record of 10-5 on the year.
This will definitely be a big win for us to knock him off. Like I said, 9 in a row. You don't want to take this team lightly because odds ain't in your favor.
Nope. So we start here with the opening tip. Looks like Cassidy Keltner's going to the center, and Mackenzie Barger.
Yeah, if you were in Vegas and you were a betting man, I think I know which way you'd bet this game.
Yep. Opening tip controlled by the Lady Mustangs. First one, 3-point field goal up. Russell comes down with the rebound.
Trying to work that post there.
Trying to work the post down to Maddie Bausman. She did have that sealed, but number 22, Mackenzie Krause, does a good job of blocking that off, not allowing that entry pass. Comes out top to Keltner. Keltner with the drive down the lane.
Nice drive.
And good for 2.
Good job, Kev. Tell you what, she's been shooting the ball fairly good from the outside, too. She knocked down 3 at Crothersville the other night.
There we go.
I think she shot 2. She missed 1, so she's 3 for 4 on the year, 3-pointers, so that's pretty good.
It's going to be our first turnover from New Washington. They're going to turn it over on the sideline.
I mean, her shot looks good. And she looks like she's confident when she shoots it, so that's good.
Ball inbounded to Hattie in the backcourt. Russell feeds the post. Bausman, no good. Keltner, no. Bausman passes it out. Keltner, no good. There's a post feed that's going to go out of bounds. Turnover number 2. Russell with a quick shoe check there. Got to get those laced up. We've got to work better on that handoff pass there. It can't be one that we bounce around.
Now we're totally
We got
overload
on that side where we didn't intend to have an overload. Going to pick up a quick foul there underneath. Number 10, Taylor James, her first. That one taken away from Hattie underneath. Comes back the other way.
I'm going to try to go in the post.
33. Mackenzie Barger tries to post up there and go up with it, but no good. Maddie Bausman has drawn that defensive assignment today.
We're going to get a 5-second maybe. Well, no, they got it in. Oh boy.
Yeah. That one flies over as they move it around. Barger with the shot, no good. Gracie Abels with the rebound, coming back the other way. Nice reverse dribble there. Swing it around. Hattie drives baseline, nowhere to go. Back out to Keltner.
Good job, Cass. Might look
Up
like
for
maybe,
two, no
maybe
good.
It could have been a foul, but
Going to be a foul there. Blue 40, Mackenzie Fields. Sorry, Madison Fields. Keltner steps to the line where she's going to shoot first free throws of the day. Going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here with you.
Coach Holloway, I don't think is very happy right now. She's kind of getting into her girls.
Yeah, no. In her fourth year, like we said, she does have a record of 30-52, but has beaten the Senators the last 2 years. I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors that we've got out there: Bat Farms, Lynx Clothing and Shoes, Jonahanna Ledgerwood, Temple and Temple, and Chris Long and family. So big shout out to those people. They allow us to bring you these games. So if you see them, definitely let them know, that thank you means a lot.
I was just with Coach Chris Long this morning. Had a little softball thing.
A little softball action in the morning.
Yeah. So I was here at 9. Had a good little workout with those 10 girls we had. So
Keltner's first one is up and good, where she's a 60% free throw shooter on the year, 38 of 63 coming into the game.
Chris said he was going to a Louisville game today. They're playing Kent State.
Well, there we go. Second one draws nothing but backboard, I believe.
That should have been reset, I believe.
3-0 here, early.
Going back down the post. Do you think that they've got the scouting report
I
trying to go
think
on the post?
Go in the post,
number
get
10
some
in foul trouble?
Yep. Gracie does a nice job of recovering. Number 10 lets it fly, no good.
Good block
Keltner
out.
with the rebound. Going the other way. Coast to coast. Up, no good. Gracie Abels gets her hand on it twice. Then we're going to trap in the corner.
Oh, good job, Maddie. Oh, nice tap.
Nice
back.
tap in by Maddie.
I don't know about all that.
Rick Roberts comes over to the table to make that call. Foul's going to be on Mackenzie Krause, her first, team's third. Lady Senators have 0 team fouls.
I think Gracie got her Christmas present just a little bit early.
Santa arrived today. Keltner making the moves. Decides to set it back out. Gives it up to the point guard. Around comes Ryan Russell down the lane with a floater. No good. Going to be out of bounds. She stepped out of bounds.
Well,
That's one of those where it'd be nice to see Ryan pull up maybe 5 or 6 feet from the rim instead of running through it. Not a runner, just a pull-up jumper right there.
Yeah. She had her beat, had her on her heels, and it'd been nice to see that. Well, we got to stop that a little better than what we did.
There's 2. Mackenzie Barger with that one. Into the front court. Ryan kicks it out to Gracie. Gracie for 3. Way short.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Senators get back on defense. Gracie stops that.
Back in the post.
Barger up, no good. Keltner with the rebound.
Cassie got a couple of rebounds already.
Cassidy looking to go coast to coast, gets in the lane, but then is tied up by Hope Griffith.
Substitution for the Mustangs will be number 11.
Number 11, Caitlin Campbell comes in. Sorry, Kaylin Campbell. We're going to get a 30-second timeout by the Lady Mustangs. So once again, we're going to stay right here. Coach Hannah Holloway is not very happy with her team.
You know, she's down by 1, but I think it is. You can tell maybe a lack of effort. But you know, these early games, these girls,
Yeah,
they ain't used to playing these. I mean,
it's an odd situation.
Yeah, usually they're sitting in school eating lunch right now, or in a class. So it's a little bit different playing a Saturday after. Or what do you call this stuff? Saturday
Matinee, I guess.
I
That's
guess,
what I would call it. If we're going to the movies, it's a matinee.
But you know, they got up this morning, probably met the bus. What do you think, about 8 or 8:30 or something
Yeah.
to get here? And
They were here early.
good move. Oh,
Keltner with a nice dive down the lane. Bounce pass gets to her, but then number 32, Hope Griffith, catches up. So he's able to swipe that one away. Fed into Maddie Bousman. Bousman up, no good. That's the thing, when Maddie's the shooter on that end, she's got to get back and find 33. Because Barger will light it up if you let her get going.
she likes the post too, don't she?
Yeah,
She's
she'll
trying to
play.
work
She'll
it.
play both. She'll play in the post, and then she'll play out on the perimeter.
Oh, I knew that was.
Russell did a nice job moving her feet the first time, and then she pulls back out number 10, Taylor James, and then instead of doing the same thing the second time, she ends up swiping down at the ball.
She's got good post moves, you know. I mean, she's kind of polished down there low. I hadn't seen her shoot outside yet, but she's got some good moves.
First bucket up and good, ties the score at 3-3.
Number 5, Sarah Stice.
Sarah Stice checks into the game. The sophomore averaging 12 points, 2.5 rebounds.
Yeah, she's been a huge asset to this team.
Yeah. That one up and good by James. Stice has battled a little bit of the sick bug, so
Move, Cass.
Cass goes up, picks up a foul on Kaylin Campbell. Like I was saying, Stice has battled the sickness this week. She missed a couple of days and wasn't able to really have a full practice schedule, so Coach Russell decided best to probably sit her a little bit, let her get some legs back underneath her. Keltner sinks that one, ties the score again.
Well, she's got all 4 of our points now.
That one up and good.
Fairly good job handling the press
Nice
there.
job of handling that press.
There it goes.
Barger for 3,
Outside.
no good. Gonna be white ball. Nice job by the Lady Senators to do some team rebounding there. Stice outside looking to Keltner. Keltner gets a nice ball in the post, turns. Looks like a good block there by Kaylin Campbell, but I believe they're going to get her with the body.
Foul number 11, Caitlin
Cass got good post moves too, but
Yeah.
you better believe their crowd's going to start saying something here in a minute because it's 5-1 on fouls.
Yep.
Not saying that that's probably the only. Well, there's probably 2 of them. That one and then Gracie's fouled, or the other girl fouled Gracie. I think those are 2 questionable ones. But hey, you're at home.
Yep.
You know?
In comes number 44, Cameron Miles. Keltner sinks that one, makes it 6-4. Lady Senators set up in their 2-2-1 press. Fall back into a 2-3 zone. Nice combination there. 2-2-1 press back into a 2-3 zone.
Yeah, I like that. Gonna let it fly, ain't she?
Barger for 3 again, no good.
Got a rebound though. Second
Russell
chance
picks up
opportunity.
the foul there. That's the issue when you're in a zone. Rebounding isn't as easy because you're not finding, a person there. There may be 2 or 3 people in your zone at the time. Russell's second foul.
I guess it's just assignment rebounding when you're in that zone.
Yeah.
You might. It is a little tougher to rebound out of it, but even if you got 2, even if one girl's getting 2 girls to block it, I don't know. It's just you just gotta. It's tough. It is tough rebounding.
We've got to commit to rebounding. We've got to make sure we get the girls there and get underneath the bucket and pull down the rebound. Going to be tipped out of bounds. Lady Senators going to keep possession there. Maddie Bausman does a nice job of blocking out there. We just talked about it. She does a good job. So looks like they're coming into a.
They got something going on.
They got.
There we
Keltner
go. That's
underneath.
good ball movement right there.
Bucket for
Easy
2 by
bucket.
Cassidy.
Yeah, she's on a roll right now, folks.
Yep.
She's got 8 points.
Which is all
That's a
the
turnover.
points that the Lady Senators have. All 8 points.
You're
for the Lady
talking
Senators.
about opening it up for outside shooters now.
Yeah.
When Cass gets it, she's going to expect to get double teamed. I guarantee it.
The-
If not triple teamed.
The big
Yeah,
thing
well.
now is, though, our probably our main 3-point shooters on the bench with 2 fouls. Keltner going to pick up a foul there. Going to get Cassidy on a hold. It's a nice flash down the lane. Keltner going to get a block on that one. Keith, I don't know about you, but I'm going to have to say that I love our new seats up here.
Yeah, I do like them too.
That's a 3. No good. Sarah Stice comes out with the rebound. Going to pick up a foul there on number 22, Mackenzie Krause.
Foul's on 22, Mackenzie Krause, her second, team 6. 30 seconds.
Coach Russell going to take a 30-second timeout. I'm sure he's going to discuss how in the world to attack this 2-3 half-court trap that they're going to run at you. They've got 2 girls up top, and then they've got 3 back in the lane that are there. So I'm sure.
We did a really good job. Like I said the last time, Maddie caught it there, dumped it down to Cass in the post. It was just quick ball movement. That's probably what he's telling them. Hey, look, you ain't going to be able to hold on to it and make a lot of time. You got to make a quick decision, get rid of the ball with somebody.
Right, you got to get it and get rid of the ball because that zone can't move as fast as the ball can. So we'll see if they come out and run that same kind of 2-3 trap zone. It's like a box and one at the moment. Nope, we're gonna move out of that. Dice. Down into Keltner. Keltner with the move. Going to get her with the body.
I mean, that was a good call. She was definitely putting her body on her to adjust her shot there. So
Going to be the first.
let's see if Cass can get us to 10.
Well, and Cassidy's done a nice job there with her body, making sure that when she goes up that the opponents have to go into her to get to her shot.
She's going through them, man.
That one no good. Like I said, coming in, she's a 60% free throw shooter, so she's
She's working on getting closer to her average. That one up and good. Makes it 9-4. Lady Senators out ahead.
She keeps this right up. I'm going to run out of room to write down points.
I'll hand you another paper. Don't worry about it.
I don't know. I start out with, so I got this Jinx. I don't know what it is, but I start out with this red pen. Sometimes I write down stuff with. The second half I go blue, but usually when I start out with red, it seems like we do better. But I don't know.
Well, from now on, you're starting with red.
Yeah.
Hattie Griffiths,
There we go,
coast to
Hattie.
coast for 2.
I like writing in somebody else's box. Put her a 2-pointer in there.
Yep.
Good
Cassidy does a
defense.
nice job of walling up there.
That rebounding. Somebody grab it.
Bousman
give it
comes
to
out
Hattie.
with the rebound.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
New Washington's not going to be happy with that call.
What do you think, Craig?
It's one of those bang-bang plays, you know, that Gracie, Hattie turns right into number 33, Mackenzie Barger, and Barger's reaching for it and gets the whistle before we get a jump ball. So they're shooting 1-1 here. Hattie comes in second on the team, 24 of 34 for 70%. Second one up. No good.
I mean, we're up 12-4, but just don't have that. I don't know, something feelings off here. It just don't seem like we're up 12-4.
But with all the fouls and everything,
that's-
you can't get really in a rhythm at all.
Oh my God.
That's going to go off of Keltner in between Cameron Miles' feet. So going to stay with the Lady Mustangs. 13.8 seconds left to go here in the first quarter of play. There's
It's
a
too
three.
open. We better get it in, girls. 4, 3, 2. You got to shoot it, Hattie.
For 3, no good. We're going to step aside, hear a short commercial break, and we'll be back for the second quarter of play.
Temple & Temple has a long history of being a reliable contractor that provides a superior service. Established in 1948, two brothers, Walter Temple and Howard Temple, founded this company with a commitment to quality and a knack for doing that which others couldn't. After being in business for 70 years, Temple & Temple still holds true to the ideals of its founder, providing unique solutions to even the toughest problems. Temple & Temple has found there is no substitute for experience and a tradition of excellent work. Excavating, paving, concrete work, and bridge work are just a few of the categories the company has worked within over the years. No matter what the challenge, Temple & Temple will find the answer for your solution.
Back to second quarter action. The Lady Senators are ahead 12-7 over the New Washington Mustangs. It is the Mustangs' ball on the alternating possession. It's a feed into Barger.
You want to work that post again.
Remember Barger.
Good travel. Yeah.
Rick Roberts with the call underneath on the travel.
The bench is acting like she didn't do it, but I thought it looked pretty obvious. Well, she just did something.
She did it too. We're going to turn around and give it right back.
That kind of looked like. Did you get to see? No, but it was just a weird thing. I think Jake thought they were going to call over and back last night.
Yeah. Yep. There's a 2.
So I think he thought, so he was going to pick the ball up and start walking with it.
Dice misses the three. Hattie with the rebound. Out to Keltner. Keltner gets bumped. Back to
There's
Griffiths.
your lane. There's your lane. I was going to say, we got to call that.
Griffiths gets fouled hard. She goes down. 33, Barger with her second foul.
That opened up a lane to the basket. You could have drove a car through there.
Hattie knocks that one down. Second one, up and good also. 14-9.
She's got good form on her free throws. She's a good shooter, though. She's been shooting a little more threes, too.
Yeah.
I like it.
Coach Russell talked about that, being able to knock those down. Cass had the ball in her hand for a second, thought about bringing it up, but changed her mind, gave it back to the senior point guard, goes down to the post. Keltner up, no good. Bousman, up and good. We're going to have a bench warning on the coach.
Oh, boy.
You got to call the fouls. It's 9-3.
I told you. Didn't
We have some help up in our new seats. We don't have people yelling behind us anymore. They're yelling beside us.
Yeah, I hope she don't reach over and try to hit me.
So
She's pretty close.
New Washington a little upset with the fouls, 9-3, but really there haven't been. It's not a whole lot of questionable calls there.
No.
16-11. Lady Senators out in front.
But I've done the same thing before. Looked up the scoreboard, been in the stands, and fouls might be 7-1. And here, next thing I know, I'm saying something. Like, come on, strike 7-1 out there. So I've been in that boat too.
Yeah. 40 for 3. That one's knocked down by Madison Fields. Coach Russell going to burn a full timeout. We're going to step aside, have a short commercial break from the IHSAA.
We hear it more and more when people talk about sports. We need to change the culture. No more integrity taking a backseat to performance. No more players, coaches, and fans run amok. No more too big to fail. It sounds good. It sounds reasonable. Come to think of it, it sounds like high school sports. At the Indiana High School Athletic Association, we know that sports are just part of a student-athlete's overall education and that there's more to the game than winning. We also know that high school sports are incredibly exciting. They're rich with tradition and bring communities together like nothing else. In a word, they're pure. More and more, that's what people want. High school sports. Pure spirit, pure sport. This message brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the IHSAA, and the high schools in this community.
Back to action here. Lady Senators are leading 16-14. It is their ball underneath the New Washington bucket.
We're back to man.
Ryan Russell checks back into that game.
There's a quick pass. I like that ball movement.
I do too. Bousman with a nice look there, but unable to get it to drop. Taylor James misses that one. Drive down the lane, good for 2 by Mackenzie Barger.
That second point opportunity, you know it?
Yep.
Second chance.
Got a rebound. Tie game, 16-all. This is where we've got to figure out what we're going to do. What kind of team are we going to be? Nice drive by Cass, unable to drop that one. saved in after Hattie got her hand on it. Going to pick up an offensive foul on Madison Fields there. Lady Senators will be in the double bonus the rest of the half with 4:49 left to go here.
Yeah, I mean, I know where they're at, man, on this. I mean, I'm not saying none of them ain't legit, but
I think the issue with that one was the elbow that was that followed.
Extended out.
Yeah. If she would have kept her elbow in, then it wouldn't have been a foul, but she wanted to push off with it. So that's where that foul came from. But even with that, the Lady Senators haven't capitalized. Cassidy with the steal. Coming back. Let's see which way this one goes. I'm betting it goes on Cassidy.
I'm thinking this too. That's 2 on her.
Cassidy Keltner picks up 2. Ryan Russell has 2. And that's our 4.
I'm telling you, you'll start watching this now.
It'll even out.
These refs are going to start calling these fouls. You watch. It always works that way. I was screaming the same thing with the boys at Trinity Lutheran the other night, and then they'd come back and the second half, and it's just like, and then when they say no, we were in double bonus. I was like, what the heck? But they will. They'll start evening them out if it's even close. They got ears too. They can hear what they're saying. You're supposed to have thick skin, but you can still hear it.
Lady Senators set up in their 2-3 zone. Keltner in the middle, up and good for 2. Lady Mustangs with their first lead of the game, 18-16.
You can feel the momentum swinging a little bit. Cass got 3 on her.
Now Cassidy has 3. Gracie goes to the bench to check in. She'll be in at the next dead ball. Probably going to get Cassidy Keltner. Move the ball around. 49 Fields for 3.
Lighten it up now. All right, turnover. Oh, you got it.
Coach Russell giving the official there on the sideline an earful.
Right to her.
Barger up and good for 2.
You can just feel the momentum. Just, I don't know, it's like somebody turned the switch on.
Yep. Lead stretched out to 7 now. Blue 22, Mackenzie Krause, her 3rd. Hattie Griffiths goes to the line. First one, no good. Carmen Miles comes in the game. That one up and good for Hattie. 23-17, Lady Senators trail. We're getting a physics lesson next to us.
Yeah, we are. But I'm almost having to bet. I almost bet you that we're going to see a technical.
Yeah.
But you can see Coach
Holloway down there is she's not happy with how this game is going.
You know,
Russell turns. It's a strong move down the middle by Russell. Number 10, Taylor James, going to pick up the foul. Her second. I haven't been keeping track of how many fouls are there, but there's been a bunch. Russell steps to the line. On the year, 59%. That one too long. Still 17-23. 2:25 left to go in the first half. That one up and good.
There we go. Maybe Ryan just needs to see that go in right there. That's a good looking shot. Nice dish.
Nice dish. Gonna get a travel underneath.
Need to finish strong here this last 2 minutes, Craig.
Yeah. Back out top to Bousman. Bousman for three. No good.
Oh,
Hattie saves it in. Bousman now 3 of 29 on the year from three-point land, so
you just kind of
definitely struggling there for her.
Oh no.
James no good. Bousman with the rebound. Gives it off to Russell. Russell to Abels. Abels down the lane. Gets it blocked. Coming back the other way. 1:20 to go. No silly fouls here, girls. James up and good for two. 25-18. Under a minute.
One time.
Bousman, no good. Thinking we're going to get Gracie on this one.
Fouls on 22, Gracie Abel, first, 6 on the line. Substitution, number 5, Sarah Sykes.
We've just got plumb out of sorts, haven't we?
Yep.
Yeah, I know that we had 17 a minute ago, and we didn't shoot a free throw. Now the score says 18, and that's what I had on my thing, and I was keeping track with. I thought I was off, but I think I was right. You know what?
It happens.
It was 17 up there for a long time. So I went back through and started counting my points again.
Yeah, I think they missed.
Something.
I think our scoreboard missed one.
Oh, okay. Because then I was like, I was going to ask you when we went to break here what I did wrong, but I knew that Hattie and we only got 3 scores. No, 4. We got 4 in the book here.
Nice job by Gracie. Gracie going to get fouled, go to the line. Carmen Miles, her second foul, number 44. Gracie Abels comes into the game 2 of 11 on the year at the free throw line.
Yeah, I know Vegas put their money on this one too. Hope she knocks it down.
This one's going through. Nope.
No, I mean, that's a basketball in your hand. Just put it in the hoop there. There
that
you
one
go.
Up and good. Brings the score 25-19. 33 seconds left.
You know, like I said, with Sarah being sick, she's not gotten the scoring column yet. And she's usually she's already in there by now.
Yeah. Lady Mustangs moving around.
We had to have help there.
Problem was the help side was Ryan, who already has 2. Stice with the drive. Up. No good. Lady Senators do end the first half of play 27-19 trailing the New Washington Mustangs. We're going to step aside, have a short commercial break from the IHSA, and we'll be back in just a moment.
People talk about sports. We need to change the culture. No more integrity taking a backseat to performance. No more players, coaches, and fans run amok. No more too big to fail. It sounds good. It sounds reasonable. Come to think of it, it sounds like high school sports. At the Indiana High School Athletic Association, we know that sports are just part of a student-athlete's overall education and that there's more to the game than winning. We also know that high school sports are incredibly exciting. They're rich with tradition and bring communities together like nothing else. In a word, they're pure. More and more, that's what people want. High school sports. Pure spirit, pure...
Yeah,
So just a little short there by Ryan Batt.
it looked like it was going to
Looked like it was right on line. Keith, you got some stats broke down for us yet?
Yeah, finishing the half there, we got Hattie Griffiths with 6 points. A lot of hers came from the free throw line. She's 4 for 6 from the free throw line. We got Maddie Bowden with 2 points. Ryan Russell with 1. She was 1 and 2 from the line. Cassidy Keltner was our big scorer in the half with 10 points. But a lot of hers coming from the line too. Let's see, she was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She was 6 for 8 from the free throw line, so 6 of her points, 6 of her 10 came from the free throw line. And then Gracie Abels, she was 1 for 2 from the free throw line with 1 point. Was rebounding. I had Maddie with 3, Cassidy with 3, Gracie with 1, Hattie with 1, Ryan with 2. Turnovers only got us down for 4 turnovers, so that was, a fairly good half of basketball, just 4 turnovers. I got them for 6 turnovers, the Mustangs. Their scores, we went into it. Mackenzie Barger, we thought she was, of course, was their leading scorer. She only finished the half with 6 points, so that was good defense on her. But everybody else has chipped in on our team, so we kind of left the door open for other girls. Taylor James with 9 points. Madison Fields with 10. She's got 2 threes. Mackenzie Hope Griffith with 2. So they've got 4 girls in the scoring column. And like I said, not the ones probably we thought, but
right.
Like I said, when you start collapsing on this Mackenzie and Barger and you start double teaming her stuff, it leaves the door open for other people.
Yeah, that's what we did. We thought Mackenzie Barger was going to be the big scorer, and then we were able to shut her down some, but others definitely stepped up for them.
Yeah, she's been in the post, and that Mackenzie, she's got good post moves, but we're doubling her down there, and she can't really do a whole lot with it. So she's finding open people, and the rest of the team. Like I said, they're just stepping up. If one person goes down, the next person step up.
That's one of those that where we're kind of struggling. It's the question of who's the next one to step up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Whenever Cassie was out a minute ago, I was kind of like, "Where's our go-to scorer right here? What do we, what's getting ready to happen?" Because, we fed Cass a lot down there in the post. Like I said, she was 6 for 8 from the free throw line, but when she's not on the floor, it's almost like confusion a little bit.
Yeah, we're not quite sure who to go to. That's the question.
But yeah, all the girls can play basketball. It's just the confidence and the communication with each other, and I'm sure Coach Russell's in there at halftime right now, probably not very happy.
I'm sure he's not very happy at all.
I don't think I won't be in that locker room. It just
it
didn't look like a lack of energy. I don't know. We just gotta, and like I said, Sarah not scoring. That's not like her. So, you put her average up here for a half, which is probably 6 points. That brings the game a lot closer. We'll be down by 6 points. We'll be down by 7. We'll be down by 1. So
yeah.
I don't know. We just got to we've got to get back on the track and get things going because this is a good basketball team, but we're not showing it right now.
Yeah, we're not gonna reach our 53 average, only scoring 19 and a half.
No,
I mean, that's
between the Crothersville game I watched this week and this game, and we gotta get something flowing back again because
we're struggling.
We've kind of lost we've lost our identity to where we're at and what we're doing, because
which has been the question that we've had all year. What kind of team is this going to be?
Yeah, I mean, you just expect, like I said, Ryan. You know, I mean, her shot will come along, and but she just gotta, you know, everybody's just gotta play with confidence when you're out there, and you know, and play as a unit.
Yeah, we can't have, games where we're struggling to score, because that's not who we are. We've got enough scorers out there that we shouldn't ever struggle to score.
You know, and then like I said, with feeding Cass down the post, that, you know, she did some damage down there, but we didn't, you know, I guess what I'm trying to say is we didn't get no kick-out jumpers off of it whenever they start collapsing on her. At that point, you think, well, that's great. We're sucking them down. We got 2 and 3 girls down there in the paint. Now we can get some work out here on the perimeter, but it's not working out that way. It's like, I don't know. It's just it's tough right now.
Yeah. Well, we're going to step aside to have another commercial break. We'll be back with more second half action in just a moment.
This just in. Despite what you may have heard, life is a game. Really. Anybody that says otherwise has never played a sport. Think about it. Sports teach us useful life lessons. Sayings like, hard work pays off, patience is a virtue, and there are no shortcuts take on a whole new meaning once you've played sports. Competition toughens us up, too. It forces us to push ourselves, and it reminds us not to take anything in life for granted. At the end of the day, when the final whistle blows, sports teach lessons that can make us better athletes and teammates. More importantly, they teach us lessons that can help prepare us for life. So yeah, life is a game, and each of the more than 160,000 high school athletes in Indiana is better off for playing. High school sports. Pure spirit, pure sport. This message brought to you by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high schools in your community.
Points came
Back to action here. Lady Senators do get the ball to start the second half. Hattie Griffiths bringing the ball across half court. Feeds into Keltner. Keltner up. No good. Gonna start going back to the free throw line.
Foul number 40, Madison Fields. Her third, she's the first. On the line will be number 10, Cassie Keller.
We're still getting some help beside us. There's Cassie.
I still don't agree with the technical. Yeah, I still think it was.
I agree with you. I think we're going to see also. Second one, no good. Ron got the offensive rebound. Who's out? Cassie with the crossover, no good. Bowden looking to drive. Gets in for a number. That one's good.
Good deflection there.
Cassie took a hand on that one, back the other way. And dribbles it off of
Lower pass.
Passer. And they had one opportunity there.
I mean, that was a 10th of a second that he didn't see there.
Yeah, that's a great job there to make that pass to the top of the key. Gonna get a full timeout here by Coach Holloway. We're gonna step aside and have a short break behind us.
This just in. Despite what you may have heard, life is a game. Really. Anybody that says otherwise has never played a sport. Think about it. Sports teach us useful life lessons. Sayings like, hard work pays off, patience is a virtue, and there are no shortcuts take on a whole new meaning once you've played sports. Competition toughens us up, too. It forces us to push ourselves, and it reminds us not to take anything in life for granted. At the end of the day, when the final whistle blows, sports teach lessons that can make us better athletes and teammates. More importantly, they teach us lessons that can help prepare us for life. So yeah, life is a game, and each of the more than 160,000 high school athletes in Indiana is better off for playing. High school sports. Pure spirit, pure sport. This message brought to you by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high schools in your community.
How do you get that free throw? Gonna make score 25, 27. Bowden comes out with the steal. Slow up. Russell from deep. No good. The Senators hustle back, get back on D. Nobody's able to hold on to it.
Something wrong here. I didn't get through that.
I don't know. I think she may have stepped on somebody's Gracie Hayes checks in to give Cassie a spell there. Yep.
What are you doing?
going to pick up another. Ryan going to pick up third. Ball getting out of the Maddie. Playing some solid defense there.
And they done a good job, man. Like I said, she's still in the second one. If everybody else can.
First ice, outplaying some young defense.
Foul number 11, Taylor Campbell, third.
Back to live action. Let's see if we can get the audio issue solved there. We had some problems, I guess, out there.
Sound, Craig?
Yeah, I guess. So we've got some people talking to us now that seeing if they can hear us.
On the line, 2 shots will be number 3, Ryan Russell.
Russell steps up to the line.
She's going to tie this game up.
That one up and good.
Substitution from the Lady Mustangs is 44, Cameron Miles.
Apparently we're clear now, so. Second one up and good. You were exactly right, Keith.
Substitution for the Lady Centers is number 10, Cassie Kelder.
Keltner comes in.
I'm glad to see she's back out there. When you start messing around with ankles and stuff like that, you just never know.
Off of
Bowsman's
Bowsman's foot. Does a nice job of getting her foot on that one.
Now we fought our way back in. Now we got to keep it going.
Yes, that's
We can't
exactly.
just be happy with tying the game up. It's going to turn into a turnout. What do you call?
Fouls on 1, Annie Griffiths, that's her second, team fifth.
We're doing a good job. Oh, somebody get that.
Get there, somebody. Timeout, Coach Russell.
This might be where we see it.
We're going to get a 30-second timeout there.
30-second timeout called by the Senators.
Did you think it was over and back?
Well, I don't know because where it stopped.
She touched it on
She
this
touched
side.
it on this
and
side.
then it rolled over to that side. She didn't ever have true possession of it, but her hand was on it.
Yes,
I don't know.
and it depends on where he gave the timeout because the timeout can happen anywhere between that because it's still our possession.
True.
So that's the question. Those of you at home watching the possession, since we had possession before, it's still our possession until they get possession.
What happened here?
Cassidy with the drive. We're going to get this game cleaned up by the officials here, I'm sure. We're going to tighten this up and make sure that it's make sure that this is called much tighter the rest of the game. Keltner out in three-point land, makes a drive to the lane. No good, down to Maddie Bausman. Bausman loses control, gonna get a foul. Bausman's second. That one comes in. Hattie giving chase. Hattie gonna get a foul as she comes down the line. You can see the frustration on the girls' faces.
Mm-hmm. It's on both sides. It just
Yeah.
ain't on the Mustang side.
Yep.
It's on both sides right now.
It's going to be the third on Hattie. Going to go to the line for 1 and 1. Mackenzie Barger steps to the line. That one up.
Oh man, touched every piece of the rim.
That's got to be an over the back on Caitlin Campbell.
Our defense has been really good. They haven't scored this half yet.
No.
You know, we've came out and made a run. We put up 8 points and
Caitlin Campbell's
we're on a
fourth.
8-0 third quarter here, but our defense is doing good. Our offense is starting to come into it.
Going to go to the line. Shoot 2 for Hattie Griffiths. Hattie Griffiths going, trying to break the tie. Breaks the tie there.
That's the lead we needed. Now we just keep on building on this right here.
Yep.
We've got them on the ropes a little bit.
Hattie Griffiths does a nice job trying to get her hand on that ball. For 3. Good. And 1. Bang.
I think she's getting ready to check out of the game, isn't she?
I believe so.
The basket is good by number 10, Chastity Keltner. Substitution will be number 15.
Well, I was going to give you a replay there, but for some reason it didn't seem to work. Cassidy Keltner with 2 to get the lead. 31-30. And goes to the line. Sinks that one. It's at 32-30. Senators give chase.
Oh, what in the world? See, now they're just calling fouls, just
Yeah.
call them, I think.
Keltner probably going to pick up that one.
That's 4 on her, ain't it?
It's 4 on Keltner.
On the line for two shots will be number 32, Hope Griffin.
That one up, no good.
Substitution will be number 22, Gracie Abels.
It's definitely going to change things a little bit. 2 points here, 2-point game.
Be big to get a over the back here. Brings it 31-32. Lady Senators out ahead by 1.
She's going to set an illegal screen again.
That's a moving screen!
I'll totally agree with this woman hollering beside me.
That's going to be a foul.
You got to call the moving screen!
I just want to go in there and tell her, you have to stay stationary and the ball handler work off you. You don't follow the ball around trying to hit a girl. I mean, that's not how it works. I thought she knew that.
Sarah Stice steps to the line. That one no good. Second one no good.
That was over the back down there!
Foul, yep. So this is going to turn into just a foul show. We're going to be in double bonus real quick.
Both teams are going to be in the double bonus in the third period. Sarah Stice is first.
Man, we might run out of players, too.
Well, that's true. That one up and good. Ties the score at 32 all. Breaks the tie.
Yeah. She stuck her leg out. I knew that was coming. I was going to say it before it even said. They've got it in their heads now, the referee's heads, and they're going to watch it even extra close.
Yep.
And that's a good call. I mean, I don't know.
Lady Senators trail by 1. Going to be a turnover.
I wouldn't even let Gracie even get anywhere close to the ball. I'd take her and I'd put her in the very far corner over there and just make her stand over there. Because I mean, it's going to happen again. If she comes up here to set a screen, same thing's going to happen. I'd let Maddie, there we go. You just stand there. See, if she don't come off of you.
Jump ball.
Way to play defense, Taylor!
So we've had 19 fouls in 5 minutes of play. Nice job by Patty to get her hand on that one.
You know, the JV finished their game with 4 girls. That might be the same boat we're in. I don't know.
Going to be stepping on the line. It's a call by Rick Roberts underneath on the baseline. Lady Senators going to get the ball.
Get in there, Sarah.
Deep 3. Sarah Stice no good from 3. Russell unable to save it in.
Yeah, Sarah's still scoreless. It ain't like her not to put any points up.
Lexi comes in to give Sarah a spell.
Go, Ryan.
Out ahead to Russell. Russell to Lexi. Lexi
Yeah.
up and good for 2. 34-33, Lady Senators.
Take a charge.
Bousman out leading the break the other way.
No.
Turnover there, unable to get the ball up to the bucket. No good. Going to get a foul on 15, Grace Ellison.
Foul on 15, Gracie Ellison, that's her. Grace Ellison, that's her first. Team's 10.
It's going to make for a long fourth
Yeah,
quarter.
this is going to be a very long fourth quarter
I
of play.
don't see their whistles cooling down anytime
No,
soon.
we've got 20 fouls already called here. Hattie up, no good. Second one up. That one no good. Lady Senators up 1, 34-33. Minute 30 left in the third quarter. That's a pass that we don't need.
No, I mean, the defense seen that for, I mean, they were right there on top of it.
It's a little different if you've got a one-armed gunslinger there who can sling that one, but that's not what we had. So we've got to, if we're going to throw that, we've got to see that way earlier. We've got a minute left to go here. Lady Senators look content to hold.
It's a tough spot to pick up your dribble.
We're going to get a push on number 10, Taylor James. Going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 21 in the third quarter.
Foul on 10, Taylor James. On the line will be number 1, Addie Griffiths. Good shot.
Let's hope for a little better result here.
That
There
one
we
up
go.
and good. How many free throws has she attempted today?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12
Good number
so
13
far.
right here.
13 free throws for Hattie Griffith so far.
It's a ton of free throws to be shooting.
We may have a new record.
I was going to say, we'll probably break a team record today, free throws.
Nice reverse layup there. Going to be a jump ball. Going to go to White.
We've shot 32 free throws.
Russell for 3. Bang!
There we go. That is what I'm talking about. Now get on track here.
Oh, Gracie, you were there. You just didn't have to jump.
She'll never jump any other time.
Foul number 22.
On 22.
She knows it, too. She knows she was set up. Kenzie Barger misses the first one.
Make sure we block out here. We got a chance to get a good look right here. We got 7.4. Hey, we'll get to Lex. She's good with it. All the way, Lex. She's going to call a foul. There you go. You're going to the free throw line.
Going to the free throw line. Foul number 23 of the third quarter. First one, no good. Lexi leads the team at 75% from the free throw line.
I was going to say, whenever she took it in there, I was like, man, I want to see her going to the line. And I still do, because she's going to make this one.
That one no good.
Look at it. Oh, that's us.
Going to stay with the Lady Senators. Going to take a 30-second timeout by Coach Russell. We're going to stick with you here through this 30-second timeout. 0.8.
Is that enough time to catch and shoot?
Catch and shoot above 0.3, I believe,
3?
is what they say. So we'll see what Coach Russell can draw up for the Lady Senators, who have had a very slow, if you could call it that at all, third quarter of play here with 23 fouls called in just this quarter alone. Lots of time at the free throw line. Hattie Griffiths already has 13 free throw attempts in the game, and we haven't even played the fourth quarter yet. So
yeah, it's gonna be a long finish. This fourth quarter is probably last 30 minutes. I'll tell you what, we've scored 20 points since halftime.
Well, that's
in
good.
the third quarter, yeah, we had 19 at halftime. We got 39 up on the board now. Them going in at halftime, they had 27. They got 34. So that's 4 and 3. That's 7 points quarter for them.
There
so
we go. That's
we about
the
scored them
turnaround.
20-7 in the third quarter. So, but the energy is a little better, don't you
Yeah.
think? I mean,
Yeah.
the girls are actually hustling and acting like they, they're all in right now, and that's what they got to keep. Keep that going.
No foul there. We're going to step aside, have a short commercial break from Lynx Clothing and Shoes. We'll be back in just a moment.
Lynx Clothing and Shoes carries a wide variety of items from name brand clothing and shoes to sports apparel and sporting goods. We offer custom screen printing and embroidery, free gift wrapping, alternations, and layaway. Our hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5:30, Friday, 9 to 6, and Saturday, 9 to 5. We are conveniently located on the north side of the Salem Square. We are a family-owned and operated business. Stop by and see us today. 812-883-4154.
Back to live action. Lady Senators do lead by 5 here going into the fourth quarter of play. After a 23 foul third quarter of play, they come out for the fourth. Rick Roberts makes the call. White ball.
Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh.
There's a block out of bounds. That play turned into a mess. We had a palming, then we had a foul, then we had a block out of bounds.
Sorry about that, guys, but I've seen that, and I was like, what in the world? It kind of just slipped.
That whole issue was a mess. Gracie finally gets the ball inbounds to Lexi. Lexi drives. Going to get fouled by Mackenzie Barger.
I just couldn't. I mean, he was standing right there, and he missed that call. I mean, that was up on her shoulder.
Yeah, I don't know. Foul number 24 of the second half.
Just another foul.
Yeah.
Foul again.
That one up and good.
I'm glad it went our way, but man, that was a tough one.
That one no good. good for 3.
Her first points of the game. Good pass.
Gracie going to be fouled underneath, I believe. Mackenzie Krause picks up her 5th foul. Hattie Griffiths now going to end up with 15 attempts. Unable to hit the rim on that one. That one, no good. Going to be out of bounds. Hattie does a nice job of getting her hand on it, but unable to keep that one in.
You can almost feel the momentum. It's almost, I feel something, you know, like it's starting to go a little bit this way again.
Yeah. Up, no good. Maddie Bowser with the rebound.
Now let's go.
Hattie comes the other way in the front court
I'm
to
good with
Lexi.
that.
Lexi for
I'm
3.
good with that.
Bang. That one good, coming back the other way. Russell unable to handle that one, so pulls it back out, sets up the offense. Going to have a double dribble by Ryan.
Good defense here.
Gotta be 5.
Yeah.
There we go, 5 seconds, it's a turnover.
Substitution center will be number 5, Sarah Stice.
Sarah Stice checks back in the game. Out comes Lexi. Lady Senators set up for some offense here.
Come on,
Bowsman
Maddie.
with a nice move. Unable to get anything but the backboard.
Don't leave her open.
That one for 3. Bang. Pulls them to within 1.
Her first point of the half, I'm telling you, you almost feel the momentum. It's got a weird feeling in here right now.
Russell turns the corner. Going to get a travel.
Back-to-back turnovers.
We're going to get a full timeout by Coach Russell. We're going to step aside, have a short commercial break, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Lynx Clothing and Shoes carries a wide variety of items from name brand clothing and shoes to sports apparel and sporting goods. We offer custom screen printing and embroidery, free gift wrapping, alternations, and layaway. Our hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5:30, Friday 9 to 6, and Saturday 9 to 5. We are conveniently located on the north side of the Salem Square and are a family-owned and operated business. Stop by and see us today, 812-883-4154.
Back to live action here. Lady Senators do lead by 1. 5:39 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Cassie's got this. Interception.
I thought there for a second that Stice was going to pull that one. Into Cass. Cass with the turn. Up. No good. Own rebound.
A little too
Still
far
no
underneath.
good.
Get it again. Get it again. Good
Out to
hustle.
Hattie.
Kick it. Kick it. Kick it.
Going to be taken away. Coming back the other way. Stice ends up with it. We're going to have Stice with a double dribble. So we're going to go back the other way now.
Don't leave her open. Not that open.
Deep three. Sarah Stice in the front court. Into Keltner. Keltner with the move.
There we go.
Going to pick up the foul on Madison Fields.
She foul out.
Foul number 40. Madison Fields.
Yep.
Line for 2 shots will be number 10, Cassidy Keltner.
That's so I believe we have 2 Mustangs that have fouled out. Madison Fields and Cameron Miles, I believe both have. And then they've got Kaylin Campbell, who has 4. That one up and good.
Yeah, I'd say this afternoon game's going to go down in the record books for most free throw attempts. It's got to.
And we've got 2 girls in the same game kind of competing for it, because I bet Cassidy's up there shooting free throws also. It's at 45-42.
Oh, good steal.
Oh, Hattie tried to keep her hands on it, unable to do so. She's going to stay with the Lady Mustangs. Got a 3-on-2 break here.
You got 2
Pass
on
ahead
more.
to Hattie.
Convert on this. Convert. Come on,
Russell for
Ryan.
3.
Get in there.
Bang! 48-42.
Yeah, don't foul her.
That one no good.
What in the world was that?
Keltner comes out with it.
That's going to be a foul coming up.
Going to be a foul on number 32, Hope Griffith.
Foul on 32, Hope Griffith, that's her second. On the line for
Hope
2
Griffith's
shots,
second foul.
Cassidy Keltner.
Cassidy Keltner back to the line. I believe that makes 26 fouls. That one no good. How many attempts from the free throw line does Cassidy have today? See, it's tonight now. We're past noon.
This will be number 15 right here.
So she is now tied with Hattie in this game. Both of them have attempted 15.
Oh, Ryan, grab that. That's in there. That looked like a foul.
Ping pong.
It's like the obvious ones are letting go. Look at this ball movement.
There we go. 2 by Hattie Griffiths.
I see it. Don't.
Up and good for 2 on the other end.
Cass was stuck, man. Get a quick 2 on this end.
Maddie Bausman for 2.
Now we're running.
Going to be a foul on Hattie Griffiths. That's going to be her 4th. Foul number 27. That one up and good.
We've held her in check today.
Yeah,
right?
Mackenzie Berger is able to step up to the line and sink that one.
That's just her 10th point.
She's got a really nice shot there.
She sure does. Looks smooth. Oh, no, we don't need to start turning the ball over.
Nope. Going to be a turnover there on the Lady Senators.
She's going to foul out of the game right there. 5.
That's 5 on Hattie, so now she's going to be out. Number 28. .32, Hope Griffith steps to the line. That one up and good. Brings it 47-52, Lady Senators. Still out by 5. Second one up and good.
Maybe we're going to get a technical, Craig.
We get a foul on one end. Darren Russell chewing on the official on this sideline. That free throw up and good by Kaylin Campbell. Brings it 52-49. Cassidy able to pull that rebound out. Russell comes out, sets up the offense. Lexi around. Going to be a kick ball. Looks like a block on number 10. That's what he signaled. It's Taylor James.
You think that's a makeup call?
I don't know. I don't know how you could have a makeup call when you've called 29 fouls.
But you know what I'm saying? That's the guy just missed the call. I thought where Hattie got fouled, or
Yeah.
where Lexi got fouled. Darren's harping on this ref, and then next thing you know, that just looked soft compared to what the last one was. I thought, these guys are questioning their own calls. We called so many fouls.
Second one up and good.
Good job,
Lexi on the ground, Ryan out in front,
I see a
running
foul.
the break.
Yep. Wow, it's got butter on it again.
Bouncing around. I think he called a travel.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, wow. Well, at least it wasn't a foul. It's where she lands, not where she catches. Bousman up, no good. Going to shoot 2.
This turned into a 3-hour basketball game.
Yeah.
It's 2:22, Greg.
That one up and good.
That's her first free throw of the day. You believe that?
First free throw attempt? Or
Maddie's, first free throw of the day.
Well, she's 14 behind Cassidy. That one up and good. 55-49.
Everybody on the team has shot a free throw today, except Hayden. I'm going to try to burn some clock here,
Yep.
which is a good idea. Just be smart with it. Be strong and be smart.
Nice feed into Keltner. Keltner up, no good. Weak side rebound.
Oh, we need
Matty
that
Bowsman for 2.
A turnover.
There we go. Turnover back the other way. Ryan Russell going to run the point position here. Ryan does a nice job putting that other arm up in the air so you can't. (15), her second foul. Grace Ellison. Lexi Griffith's going to go to the line.
I don't reckon I've ever been a part of anything quite like this.
Well,
You?
this is kind of a mess. That's foul number 30 of the second half.
Oh man, our free throw percentage just kept falling down farther and farther here. We gotta start hitting the free throws. Get some more separation here.
That one, no good. Bowsman with the rebound.
Look up, look up, look up. Man.
Goes over the top to Sarah. Sarah settles in. Goes out top to Maddie. Maddie to Ryan. Ryan with a nice rip move. Lexi going to get the foul there.
And number 31.
Blue number 10, Taylor James, going to be her 5th personal foul. Lexi Griffith's to the line to shoot 2.
Missed the last 2.
Missed that one. Minute left to go here in the game. Up 8. Next one up.
There you go,
Good.
Lex.
Brings it to a 9-point lead. It's a 3-possession game.
Uh-oh, yeah, technical. I told you. Get another one. Oh, there you go. You're out of here. I'll give him one too. I'll throw him out. You could see it coming. I knew.
Yeah.
I mean, you just. And you know what? I don't ever try to be, biased, but I think they deserved it. You know, I think that they'd put up with enough. You know, I mean, like eventually you've had enough, and you're gonna overspill. You know, I mean, that's just the way it is.
Yep.
You know, I mean, I can't blame that guy for getting those technicals. And almost like that referee on that last one that came in, it was like he was wanting to give him another one too. You know, I mean, he came in when it wasn't even nothing to do with him.
Russell misses 2. She goes back to shoot 2 more.
Because this has been the biggest mess that I've seen in a while, as far as officiating.
Yes.
I mean, this has been a mess. Maybe these guys, maybe they're off their game to do this early Saturday in the afternoon.
Ryan has missed 3 free throws in a row.
But this has been a bad officiating game all the way around, both sides, period.
And it's hard to get in the flow of anything.
No.
That one up.
That was good.
She finally sinks one there. That brings it to a 10-point game.
When I count up all these free throws, that this is going to set a team record for most free throw
yes.
attempts by probably quite a bit.
Yep.
But I do. I feel bad for the guy from New Wash because you just have enough, man. You know, if you coach, everybody's been there.
Yeah.
You know, you're just like, oh, come on.
Lady Senators working the weave out on top.
But New Wash is a good ball club, man.
Yeah.
I think they're a pretty good team, man. More free throws.
More free throws.
What is she doing over here, Craig? She looked at me and said something. She videoing what? This woman down here with the video there. She's trying to video the officials, I think she said.
That one no good.
Yeah, she's not doing the game. She's doing the officials.
Lady Senators back on defense. There's a three that's blocked by Lexi. Going to be a travel on Ryan.
Did you hear that?
The things you hear at a basketball game.
Oh,
There's a three.
Got a chance.
That
I thought it
goes
looked
in.
good as soon as left her hand. You know what? Who was that, 34?
That makes it 60-52. Lady Senators do end up pulling out a victory here. We're going to step aside and have a short commercial break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Temple & Temple has a long history of being a reliable contractor that provides a superior service. Established in 1948, two brothers, Walter Temple and Howard Temple, founded this company with a commitment to quality and a knack for doing that which others couldn't. After being in business for 70 years, Temple & Temple still holds true to the ideals of its founder, providing unique solutions to even the toughest problems. Temple & Temple has found there is no substitute for experience and a tradition of excellent work. Excavating, paving, concrete work, and bridge work are just a few of the categories the company has worked within over the years. No matter what the challenge, Temple & Temple will find the answer for your solution. Temple & Temple.
We hear it more and more when people talk about sports. We need to change the culture. No more integrity taking a backseat to performance. No more players, coaches, and fans run amok. No more too big to fail. It sounds good. It sounds reasonable. Come to think of it, it sounds like high school sports. At the Indiana High School Athletic Association, we know that sports are just part of a student-athlete's overall education and that there's more to the game than winning. We also know that high school sports are incredibly exciting. They're rich with tradition and bring communities together like nothing else. In a word, they're pure. More and more, that's what people want. High school sports. Pure spirit, pure sport. This message brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the IHSAA, and the high schools in this community. Sport. This message brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the IHSAA, and the high schools in this community.
Back to live action here. The Lady Senators are victorious tonight, or today, 60-52. Keith, break down some numbers for us.
Well, I don't know if this sets a record or not, but we should have had somebody guess how many foul shots that we thought we took and what we made. We shot 56 free throws. 56 free throws. We were 30 of 56 from the free throw line is what I got us for. 30 of 56, which is not all that good.
Yeah, not great.
Just a little bit above 50%. We got Hattie Griffiths with 14. finished the game. Maddie Bousman with 11. Ryan Russell with 11. Good to see her getting the scoring column and especially knock down those 2 threes. Sarah Stice finished the game scoreless. That don't happen very often. But I'm saying with her being sick and a little bit under the weather had something to do with that. Cassidy Keltner finished the game with 16. Lexi Griffiths with 7. And Gracie Abels with 1. I thought Lexi came in and done a real good job there because she hit that 3 when we needed it, and she hit another. I think she came in. She hit those. Well, she hit that 2. She had a nice little stretch there.
Yeah.
She hit the 2, and she went to the free throw line and ended up hitting the 3.
Yep.
But I think I was counting down. Hold on just a second. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. They only shot 14 free throws.
Yeah.
14.
We're letting Coach Russell get settled in here.
Go on. No, but we talked about this earlier. What did we say? You said you were going to use it. What was it we just watched?
Oh, I can't even keep my
the most unique game I think I've ever been a part
of. Oh, hang on, wait. We talked about this before the game. That was a dumpster fire. Nothing good comes out of a dumpster fire.
We won.
Other than we won.
We won, and we played better than we did on Thursday night. So that's all. So all I'm happy about is for 3 out of 4 quarters we played extremely well, and but there was no rhythm to that game whatsoever.
No, that was.
I heard the fans say 53 free throws. I'm sure that's right. 56.
He's got 56.
Oh my God.
So there were 32 fouls called in the second half alone.
Yeah, when both teams are in double bonus with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. I mean, I finally said, IU plays at 3:45. I would like to get home and watch that game today. So,
well, your senior point guard Hattie Griffiths had 15 attempts from the line, and Cassidy Keltner also had 15 attempts from the line. So they were 30 of your 56 that they were shooting there.
So Cass had 15 attempts. Their whole team had 14. They were 10 for 14 from the line.
Yeah, and a lot of that was by design early on, as we wanted to go inside to Cass and get, to make them foul. I did not think they could guard her on the inside, and, she went up strong. And unfortunately, she had to do a lot of sitting with fouls again, but, so many of those free throws is just, as you said, I mean, it was silly fouls and, shooting a lot of double bonuses and, we may have set a world record for the longest game. I don't know.
I don't even.
I just wonder if this is a record. 56 attempts.
Oh, I know it. I know it's a school record. I know that's a school record.
Do you know your record for attempts?
I'd say before this, I think it was like 40-some.
Well,
I mean,
that's
and I don't see that record ever getting broken. I hope I'm not around for it.
Well, the positive is number 10. This is right, 9 times in a row.
Yes, you got your first win against New Wash.
That is huge, and that's what we talked to the girls about. I had 2 things written on the board before the game. 40-21 effort, because that was the rebounding disadvantage against Crothersville, and then the second one was 0 for 9. They obviously figured out what the 40-21 was, but they had no clue on the 0 for 9. So, that is huge. We have never beaten New Washington in the history of West Washington girls basketball. So, that was a huge win for us. And, New Washington is most likely going to probably win their sectional. This was a quality team we beat today. And, they're a lot like us in a lot of ways. They haven't reached their peak. They've got their valleys where they play well, and then they play bad for a couple games. But, I thought the key of the game was being able to speed them up and make it a helter-skelter type of game, and that's what we were able to do in the second half, and we just stuck with it, and maybe I should have got out of it and we wouldn't have had so many fouls, but when you're doing that and you're making teams shoot quicker than they want to, or they throw the ball away, they're just not comfortable playing that way. So that's what we want to do today, and that's what we want to do most games. It made them very uncomfortable.
Coach, we're going to let you go ahead and get out of here. It is a Saturday afternoon. I'm sure you'd like to go home and watch the IU game, which will be starting shortly. Update, Notre Dame 36, Purdue 29 at half.
Awesome. This is going to be a great Saturday.
Yeah.
Purdue loses, IU wins, West Washington wins. Can't get anything better.
There we go.
All right, thank you, guys.
Thank you. Keith, closing thoughts?
I think there's another foul being called out there right now.
Well, maybe.
No, it was good to get this win. It was really good to knock them off and get this win. But like you said, that was a tough one to watch. No rhythm ever got going. Fouls in the fourth quarter. But, hey, we got the win. That's all that matters. And I enjoyed doing this game Saturday with you again.
Well, with that, we're going to go ahead and sign off. The boys do play tonight, and we'll be bringing you that game. It should start around 7:30, so we'll be live around 7:15, somewhere in there to get that one going. And with that, we will see you next